everyone, yet again to another Ticket Freaks 212. I am your host, Carlos, and as always, we're here to talk to you about movies. On today's movie topic, we will be discussing Requiem for a Dream.
The drug-induced utopias of four Coney Island individuals are shattered when their addiction becomes stronger. Requiem for a Dream, made in 2000 as a drama, directed by Darren Aronofsky, screenplay by Herbert Selby Jr. and Darren Aronofsky. Cast includes
Alright, so let us begin. The beginning of this film, it presented what it needed to present, which means what we were actually going to see during the time of this film and what we were expecting to see in this film. And I really thought, okay, well, I've seen this type of film before. And then I was sadly mistaken when I got towards the middle of this film and I just saw just the disturbing images in this movie, very dark and ominous. So I really felt this in the film and just really brought me in the middle, and I couldn't get my eyes off of even how crazy it was. And the ending just took the icing on the cake. A very disturbing movie. Perfect image of shots. Music-wise, it really set the tone for fear and intensity in the movie. Dialogue, not really much to say about dialogue. I did find it to be really interesting, along with the character's performance with it. And the storytelling was just beautifully done and mastered by our director, Darren Aronofsky. Sorry, I can't pronounce his name right. He really brought the direction towards this film, especially with the story being with so many multiple characters and so much different stories to them. I really thought he brought all of these together and really did a great performance, really brought actually perfect direction towards performance and so forth on the storytelling. Now, as actors and actresses wise, I would say that Jared Leto, the guy from 30 Seconds to Mars, I was surprised he was in this film. I think he did a great performance. Marlon Wayans, top notch, because I actually don't think Marlon Wayans was really that talented, but then, because I've seen him in so many ridiculous movies, but now I give him credit where credit is due. Now, I think the people that really stole the show in this film was Jennifer Connelly and Ellen Bernstein.
Blue in the afternoon, orange in the evening. Just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We can make a fortune.
Their performance, I think, they were the actresses were the backbone of this movie. With their story and their characters' performance, I thought unbelievable. Jennifer Connelly was just very interesting, very intense. You could feel her energy and how she felt about being in this as this character. Ellen Bernstein, honestly, Oscar-worthy nomination right here on her behalf on this one. I've probably seen her in other films, but I just can't recall which ones they were in. But she was just terrific. She stole the screen every time, just every moment of every second. So, anyways, let's talk about a possible sequel. It made $7 million. The budget was $4 million. Now, no, it doesn't have a possible sequel. Even with $7 million budget, $3 million more, you still have to think about advertising and marketing. Not only that, I don't really think it needs a sequel, but if it wanted to get a sequel, Darren Aronofsky would do different characters with a sequel involved in it, with the same kind of concept, but I don't think he wants to do that. And production, I don't believe, would invest in that type of movie. Otherwise, it was visually just a masterpiece. Music was intense and crazy. The story was interesting. Everything about it was very uniquely done. Now, let's rate this sucker, shall we? Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 78%. IMDb gave it an 8.4. Ticket Freaks, from 1 being bad, not worth watching, to 5 being a must-see movie, I'm going to rate this at a 3. It's still a hesitant Ticket Freak choice to watch, and this is what, let me just tell you how I do this little formula. These are two directions I go. One, did the movie present what it needed to present in its film? Yes, it did. And two, what do you call it? Is it a movie worth for everybody to see? Now, putting these two together, I like to add them all together, and it's not for everybody. Now, here's my warning. If you're not a big fan of drug substance and you can't tolerate disturbing images, this is not your movie. Let me repeat myself again. If you can't tolerate drug substance and disturbing images, this is not your movie. It was a greatly done film, really it was, but as far as is it for everyone, no, it's not for everyone. So unless you like the dark type of image or kind of sense or story about how drugs are and how it affects certain characters or certain people in the way, this is your movie. Still a hesitant Ticket Freak choice to watch, so it still is a movie to see if you want to or you don't want to. Otherwise, It's up to you. Anyways, that's gonna do it for us today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Please subscribe and tell a friend. I hope to see you guys next time. Okay? Peace.